Howdy. Okay, so I've been doing an experiment all winter. I've been collecting my hatching eggs in my hatching layer. I've been storing them in buckets with sawdust in it. And I have been taking them and floating them, and that's what I got left. I've made quite a bit of a mess, but that's what I got that was sitting on the bottom. Are they gonna grow? I don't know. So this is an experiment. These are month-old eggs. Each bucket represents a time of collection that went over, So I'm gonna move this because this is one bucket's yield. Oh, that one right there exploded. See, the fact that they floated or sunk to the bottom might not be enough. Oh, that's so stinky. I heard that when that exploded earlier too. I didn't know where it was. So, put these in water. I washed them off. A couple of them exploded on me. Is this one exploding? Okay. This might be a really bad idea. This might just end up having a whole bunch of stanky old eggs in the incubator. I don't know. Oh, man, that one that's over there. All right, so I don't know if that bucket was an older bucket or if this is the oldest bucket. That, you get what I'm saying? Like, because I didn't label them. So what I'm doing is I'm just going through it like this, removing this stuff, and this sawdust just ends up going in the compost. Any of the bad eggs end up going in the compost. And then in a minute here we'll find an egg. So there's an egg. All right, feels kind of light to me. All right, so what I've been doing is I've got this. Oh, I'm really unprepared for this, folks. All right, so I've got this bucket here. I'm gonna dump it in on top of the stinky busted eggs, so I can renew it. All right, then what I've been doing is putting the eggs in here that I found down here. I don't know if I can get this camera set up. Just bear with me, folks. Ta-da! Okay. So, take the egg, put it in here. Maybe that'll work better. Okay. So, if you're interested in watching, you never know, might be funny. All right, so my hypothesis is I'll yield some chicks from this, and there's gonna be some that maybe partially develop. Now here's the question, is this one older than that one? Because if this is older than that, then that means these are gonna be worse. All right, so then what I'm doing, so I don't get so much sawdust in the tub. See, this one's got all kinds of stuff stuck to it, and that means to me it busted. But anyway, so what I'm hoping is that we have a bunch that sink down there at the bottom. That one sunk. That's good. So I'm using this one kind of pre-rinse off. All right, so now I'm getting down into the eggs. Oh, almost did the wrong thing. I think it's gonna be better like that. What do you think? Can you see now what I'm doing now? Sorry there's not good lighting. The light in the bathroom keeps going off and on. We don't know why. So this is this light going that direction is coming from the laundry room. All right, but maybe you'll be able to see we're getting down to some eggs. Now, are these gonna work? I don't know. Oh, that one just busted right away. If you all could smell. Oh, look at that, a whole wad of them stuck together. Is that one good? Nope, it floated. Oh, you hear them crunching? Oh no! Oh no, it's gonna be stinky. You heard that right? Anytime it explodes, it's stinky. I don't know where it is. I don't know if this experiment is worth it. I don't remember them exploding that fast on the last one. Maybe this is the older bucket. Oh, I figured this went in one. So, you know, I don't know what you are thinking about whether this is going to work, but I've got 3 buckets that I collected in. All of them getting, you know, older and older. But I really don't know if this is the older one. You gotta kind of be really easy, you know. What I did is I laid them in there, and then I just put a nice thick layer of sawdust. Or what the... Oh! Whoa! That shot me. Oh, it's so bad. Did you hear that? Holy moly. You know there's going to be more of those. Man, that one was loud and literally like burst something against my arm. That one had some pressure. Oh, they even bust underwater. Like that one that exploded, I dropped it in here and it just kind of afraid to drop them over here. Alright, so then I take it like this. All these that sink to the bottom. You know, try to get them mostly clean. Then I put them over here in the tub behind me. And because they sink to the bottom over here, they sink to the bottom in the tub. But I have pulled them out of the tub and they still blow up on the thing. Oh, like little bombs. But all these are bad, even though they're sinking. I see some of them are laying flat. That makes me think that one's going to still be a good egg. I don't know. So, this is what I'm doing. Feel free to watch me blow stuff up on my soap some more. See, whenever it's got something stuck to it like that, you know it leaked out. Excavating, like for archaeology. But nowhere near as exciting. Egg explosions. Oh, it's lightweight. There's nothing in there. So sometimes the eggs completely dry out. And they're almost like hollow on the inside. And they don't explode. They just are empty-ish. Try to proceed with a little more caution now that they're blowing up so much. I don't even want to drop them in here hard. Those kind of felt sort of heavy, so they might work. See, I'm trying to get the majority of the sawdust off of them. So as I'm working them down here, I just shake them around. Alright, so I made it to the bottom. Found some eggs. No idea if this is gonna work. But it might. If so, then we have not wasted all of winter's eggs. So that didn't want to hatch in the winter. So I just saved them, hoping that we'd get something out of them. Honestly, if I got 20%, I got 10%, I'd probably be happy. And then I'm going to go collect all the ones that are out there now and put them all in the incubator at the same time, but on different shelves. I'll try to make a video of me doing that so you'll know what I'm talking about in case you haven't followed my incubator videos before. So now it's getting kind of full, so I'm just going and grabbing what's floating, stir it around and make sure it's actually not just stuck up in a bunch of them. Alright, so it all feels like they're sinking. Some of them obviously float different than others. And you kind of know that it's probably not gonna make a viable chick. But the purpose here is to try not to waste the eggs. And to do an experiment. Because experiments are fun. And how will you know unless you do it yourself? The reason I'm doing this is because I watched a video last year of a lady that said her eggs were 4 months old. And I thought, all right. And these aren't even super temperature controlled. They were sitting in a room that generally stays cooler than others, and they might be 4 months old. Some of them. So I'm trying to redo that experiment. But this was a local lady who I was getting eggs from. She said she'd hatched some that were 4 months old. The eggs were 4 months old, so. All right, guys, that. Oh, hang on, might as well. So that's the end of that. All right. So now we've got these eggs floating around in here. That one wasn't as loud as before. All right, so then scoop in. Just scoop anything that floats, and then, you know, a few more. Put in the water. Watch out. Alright, so I'm going to get all these out of the tub and I'm going to put them on a blue thing like this, and then it'll look like that, but it will be a different bucket's worth. So tune in for the results of the experiment.